Hi guys, me again. This is for bigger plushies like this, or even bigger Squishmallows, which I did have a big Squishmallow, I promise you. I would have wrapped that if I had it, because I've wrapped those before. That was my first time wrapping one that was that size, but that's just the way I wrap them. So, I'm going to use that. And then this to hold it. That'll be my little holder. I'll use another one because I have a lot of plushies to do that. And then I'll just use my scissors for that. So this is how big it is. I'm going to place it in the middle of my wrapping paper. And then I'm going to cut it like this, and I'll show you how big of a square it is, okay? I'll show you how big it is today. Like these. Okay. Just so I don't, then just right here, boop, please don't unravel, and there we go. But you know what, that's our Christmas paper, so. It's not like it hasn't been unraveled many times before. Okay. This is how big it is gonna be. Now you can do it the same way if you please, because it is easier and looks nicer. And that's the way I'm going to demonstrate it, because with these types of plushies, like this one right here, it is harder. Which, by the way, I'm actually going to tape his arms and legs down, so it's easier to wrap. And yes, there's people who do this, so it's easier. I personally wouldn't do this unless it's a stuffed animal like this, just so it's easy to wrap, because I normally wrap most of the presents in my house, so I know how to wrap a lot. I'm just going to tape his arms together and down. Okay, I taped his arms down. Now it's time for his legs, which I'm just going to push up here, hold down with my arm. Now if you did get a plushie like this to wrap it, I suggest doing this because they can easily take the tape off. It's just easier to wrap it. Unless you want to spend hours trying to figure out how to wrap a plushie. So. And don't take the tags off of them. That way they can take it off, because most people enjoy taking the tags off. Some people don't. Some people leave them on. Some people might want to return it if it ever comes to that point. But there he is, all wrapped up. Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to just and then try to do your best to get it as smooth as possible, for sure. That really helps. Yes, it's harder than it looks. I kid you not. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna fix this. I'm back. It's not the prettiest, but it's something. And then, with how big it is, I wouldn't cut it at the top like I did for the other ones. Although I would do like a triangle shape, and then tape it. So, do that. This is how I wrapped my sister's blanket for Christmas. It was a big blanket. Okay, sitting like that is starting to hurt. It is not gonna look pretty, I'm telling you that right now. And then I just leave it like that. There you go. That is how to wrap 3 different sized stuffed animal plushies, whatever you want to call them. Hope you enjoy, hope you learned. If you need to slow the video down, because I was going kind of fast, just let me know if you need any more help. And then the reason why I didn't tape the corners down is so they can just stick their finger in there and pull. Which, now that I wrapped it, I'll show you an example. Like, you just slip your finger and just pull to unwrap it. I'll do it with the other side too. Slip your finger, pull, and you're in the present. But, and then you just tear it, tear it, tear it. Boom. You're done. That's how. Hope this helped, especially for you guys wrapping birthday presents and struggling and looking for good tutorials.